Hey, we're here with Ginger and the Desert Creations. We are moving right along with the new installment of our spacey themed end table thing. We're gonna do the smallest of the drawers. So let's go, Payne! Working on the top drawer for the nebulous nightstand thingy. Okay, in order to pour a good nebula, we have our background colors. These are more opaque colors. And then we have our metallics that hopefully spread out over the top and make the pretty stuff happen. And what I am using, this is a first for me in a nebula type pour, the Creative Inspirations Payne's Gray. That should be a nice, very dark color. Creative Inspirations Phthalo Blue. Just for a bit of a variety, we have an Amsterdam Permanent Red Violet, and it's got a goober in it already. And then for our actual nebula stuff, we got Decoart Amethyst, Decoart Peacock Pearl, Decoart Sterling Silver. Now, I have complained about Sterling Silver in the past because it kind of just gives a sheen instead of actually feeling like it gives a block of color, but that's okay, we're gonna be alright with it. I have once again made my Copper Canary color. That's Sargent Art Copper and Arteza Pearl Canary. It gives this goldy, coppery thing that I like very much, and have used before in the small and spacies, if you want to look back at those 5 little gems. We start by pouring the colors that we want to end up prominently towards the bottom, because that is the middle. It ends up being the middle of the puddle. The stuff that's on the top of the cup becomes the edges of the puddle and kind of gets tipped off to a certain extent, but also acts as the background. I think I was planning on starting with the silver. Big old dollop of the silver. Peacock Pearl. All of these have been made with the Penetrol paint additive. Minwax kind of is just as good, but we're not using that right now. Alright, let's give it a little bit of the dark. Just a drizzle. I'm going to do the first installment of the opaque colors. And kind of just put them all together so that it gives this wispy sort of impression of space. And then I'm going to just little bits of the other, because the big winner is in the middle and we already did that. Okay. And we definitely do not need a full cup of this to be able to do this drawer. So we're gonna have a little bit of overkill. Alright. Call that good. I am going to pour it slightly off center. Gonna come sort of across it. Yes. And then pour. Wow. That stripe is pretty cool. All right. Popping bubbles. This looks like it's going to end up with something understatedly psychedelic, if that's possible. Gonna pinch the corner to get some coverage. Coming back the opposite direction. And pinch that corner. Coming back. Way the paint's about the middle right there. I'm just gonna go along with pushing it off and then come over here. Gonna largely get rid of that magenta because it's gonna roll right over. Got a couple of cells popping up with the silver. Pinch it to help it cover the corner. I'll come back this way. It's hard to hold on to this. There's not a lot here to hold on to. Okay, and now we're just going to wait 1.5 centuries while I get the paint to go to this corner nearest my finger. Pinch, and there is coverage for that corner. It has some wild stripiness. Now the big decision. Do I put glitter on it? It's got a little stripe of copper right in there, just a little loop here, tiny bits. Got this generalized sheen. I hope that striping stays because that is very cool looking. I think that Payne's gray is giving it quite a dark feel compared to the other sort of spacey pours that I have done. Okay, we have a decision to make. Do we want glitter? Is it yay or is it nay? I am going to not do glitter on this one. So, come down and have a look at it. Here we are, the top drawer of our nebulous nightstand. Oh, so swooshy. It has a very lovely wispy effect. Some very nice stripes and color variation. Big old pebbly cells. It is interesting. It has a good shot at being pretty when it is dry. So hang around for the dread result. My goodness, this bit of space looks cold. Say hello to Stellar Ice Flow. Let's move in for a close-up. We always go left for some reason. And this is an awkward way to film this, I know, but it's a drawer front and it's not ready to be a drawer front. And what do you do with a drawer front when it's not ready to be a drawer front? And before I break into a really old song, I I will just say you film it the best you can and move on with your day. And you can see my shadow going across. So there it is, the cold of space. It is stellar ice flow. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.